Just remember, we live and we die. We control nothing beyond that.
What adventures await in the newest series starring Hiroyuki Sanada? Well, Shogun is here. You can catch all the excitement on Disney Plus Hotstar. This story takes you back to Japan in the 1600s, where things were pretty tricky. The Dunya Games team will chat about some cool stuff from the Shogun series that you won't want to miss, especially if you love war movies. Number 10. A show that reveals a different side of old Japanese politics. The show is great because it gives both men and women equal power. Plus, you'll see some serious political drama between Toranaga and his rivals. The Shogun series aims to reveal a different side of the old Japanese government, where leaders sometimes used problems for their own gain. The Shogun series keeps things interesting by exploring different parts of Japan's history and avoiding cliché action scenes. You won't be bored watching it. The political drama in the show is worth watching anytime. It's really interesting. Number 9. A show that talks about how strong women were in Japan in the 1600s. In addition to showing Toranaga's story, the Shogun series talks about how strong women were back then, especially in Japan in the 1600s. One of them is Mariko, who's part of Toranaga's family and helps translate between him and Blackthorn. Sadly, Mariko's smart moves to help Toranaga didn't sit well with her husband, Tora Hirokatsu, who had old-fashioned ideas about men being in charge. Number 8 gets a perfect score on Rotten Tomatoes. Shogun is getting a lot of attention because it's available on different streaming sites like Disney+, Hotstar, FX, and Hulu. People are already calling it a perfect masterpiece even before its release in 2024. That's because Shogun is holding its own against some big hits at the beginning of the year, like Young Sheldon, Avatar, The Last Airbender, and One Day. This is backed up by the score on Rotten Tomatoes. The new series Shogun got a perfect 100%. Even though only 2 episodes are out, it's still got that perfect score. Looks like this Japanese series is going to keep wowing viewers right until the end. Number 7. Going deeper into Shogun from Yoshi Toranaga's perspective. If you're still confused about what Shogun is all about, here's the gist. It's really about leaders fighting for power. Shogun really digs into the role of the Shogun, especially from Lord Yoshi Toranaga's view. It shows how the Shoguns worked with different groups in Japanese society to hold real power. The Shogun also teams up with government workers to handle things like taxes and trade. But they also partnered with daimyo, who are wealthy landowners, to run the economy. Also, the Shogun works with samurai, who are warriors usually hired by daimyo. Number 6. Huge production scale. The Shogun series had a whopping 9 million viewers for its first episode in just 6 days. That makes it the top scripted series debut worldwide on Hulu and Disney Hotstar. This accomplishment shows how awesome this series is and why you should totally watch it. Since the series is breaking records, there's no reason not to give Shogun a try and watch it all the way through. Shogun got praised a lot and even won awards, like the Emmy for Outstanding Limited Series. It showed how TV can tell big, complicated stories and set the stage for more awesome miniseries to come. Shogun was super expensive for a TV show back then. Its budget was way higher than most other TV projects. They went all out for Shogun. They filmed it in Japan, had loads of extras, and paid close attention to getting historical details right. It set a whole new bar for epic TV shows. The series looks like a movie, with stunning scenery and detailed sets. People loved how it showed the beauty and tough times of feudal Japan. It really raised the bar for how good TV can look. Number 5. When and how many episodes come out? Besides Hulu or FX, Shogun started airing its first episode on the 27th of February 2024 on Disney Plus Hotstar. It has 10 episodes in total, and the last one is set to come out on April 23rd. Number 4. Who's in the Shogun series? In the Shogun series, they cast actors based on where the characters are from. For instance, they got Hiroyuki Sanada, a well-known Japanese actor, to play Lord Yoshi Toranaga. He acts in the series and even produces it. But it's not just him, there are other important and famous actors too. Like there's Cosmo Jarvis from England playing John Blackthorne, Anna Sawai as Toda Mariko, Tadanobu Asano as Kishiga Yubushiga, Hiroto Kanai as Kashigi Omi, and Takahiro Hira as Ishido Kazunari. It did something different by having lots of talk in Japanese without subtitles. Some people liked it, some didn't, but it made viewers who don't speak Japanese feel like they were in the main character's shoes, getting confused at first but slowly figuring things out. The cast and crew had a tough time filming because of bad weather and filming in remote parts of Japan. It made the show feel real, but it was hard for everyone. Number 3. How Shogun affected culture and stirred up talk. Shogun, the TV series by Rachel Kondo and Justin Marks, is well known. They're not just the showrunners, they're also executive producers alongside Michaela Clavel, Edward L. McDonnell, and Michael DeLuca. But what's really cool is that this series is based on a super popular book called Shogun by James Clavell, which came out in 1975. Yeah, before this, they turned the book into a series back in 1980, but both the book and series were inspired by real historical tales. That's why Shogun picks actors based on where the characters are from, like Japan and other places. The series was a big deal because it showed feudal Japan to Western viewers for the first time, but it also made people talk about how accurate and fair the portrayal was. Some people liked how Shogun showed Japanese customs really well, but others thought it looked at Japanese history too much from a Western point of view. Even though Shogun taught a lot of people about Japanese culture and history, it also got some things wrong and showed stereotypes. Scholars and critics noticed that it didn't always stick to the facts, but they get that it was made to entertain people. Number 2. What Shogun is about. The Shogun series starts when John Blackthorne's ship crashes on a Japanese beach. He's a mysterious sailor from England, bringing a bunch of weapons. But because of some trouble during the trip, the ship got stuck. When it shows up in the fishing village, Blackthorne and his crew get worried about the local authorities and end up getting arrested. When Blackthorne finds out that the leader, named Yoshi Toranaga, might get kicked out of the government, he sees a chance to help. So he talks to Toranaga, and they make a deal. So, in exchange, Blackthorne asks him to let him and his crew go. Then, Blackthorne fights back, using his ship and its weapons, which was his big move. Number 1. Based on James Clavell's book. The Shogun series is a new historical drama by Rachel Kondo and Justin Marks. It's based on James Clavell's popular book with the same name. It tells a dramatic story from Japan's feudal era in the 1600s. Even years later, Shogun still affects popular culture. It inspires other movies and TV shows set in Japan, or talking about meeting different cultures. You can see its impact in how people still want to turn Clavell's books into movies or TV shows, and in how miniseries are still a great way to tell stories. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Until next time.